Hey YouTube. I didn't comb my hair. When do I ever? I'm hopped up on coffee and anxious as heck. To tell you guys this, I thought about it for a little bit, and when I say a little bit, I mean probably like 10 minutes or less, before deciding I wanted to do this video. And it's not the greatest way to like come out with this kind of news. But I figure, like, if this is well received, I would do maybe a better one. But now I know, like, when everyone does, like, when people like come out, it's really weird for them. Like, it's a like, in the end, you know, you're gonna have a lot of questions. You get a lot of hate. You get, you know, you find out who your true friends are. You might get disowned by a few people, including your family, but hell, who, you know, whatever. To my family and friends watching this, I know I said that, and you guys are probably like, oh my god. But no, not the worst thing ever. Oh god. Okay, so I should probably say, and I know this part's not going to be received very well by my family in particular, because, you know, over the years I've heard a lot about how my family views, like, trans people. Really weird. But, I call myself bigender. I guess it would be more gender fluid. It's really, I don't know. There's one person in particular who I really hope, you know, I want my mom to watch this, but at the same time, she's probably not going to be too happy. But I'm like, oh, I'm going to do it, you know, it should come out. It's 2015. It's a new year. I really hope my friends and family accept this, you know. I think the worst thing that, maybe I'm wrong on this, but I think the worst thing that would come out by saying that I'm bigender would probably be like, oh, so you like girls? Because my family is really weird about that. But no, bigender does not mean the same as bisexual, which is how the youth of today refer to a person who likes both boys and girls. I'm not bisexual. Okay, you good with that, family? Okay, bigender. You guys know what transgender is, and I apologize if my description of this is really bad, but I think from like an early age, probably like 8, and I've grown out of this, but when I was 8, I'm gonna say 8, I was probably older, younger, whatever, probably older, because it was my best friend Emma. This was in 4th grade, so yeah, older than 8. I always say 8 for some reason. I'm probably sure there was some weird moment when I was 8 that I realized this. Probably, I don't know. Point is, at some point in my life, I remember looking at my best friend and going, oh, she's really pretty. There must be something wrong with me. And I don't know if this is a conversation my mother and I had. I don't know. In my mind, I think it was. That I remember, you know, at that point not knowing what any of this meant, going up to my mom being like, hey mom, what's it mean when a girl likes a girl? And her being like, oh, that means, you know, that this, you know, her explaining what a lesbian is, and me going, nah, that doesn't fit, that doesn't sound right. Probably towards 7th or 8th grade, I didn't get to doing my video on my life, but in 7th and 8th grade, I was the only girl in a class of like 8, 9 guys. So 2 years being the only girl was really, really weird, and 8th grade was really bad for me. I don't know, the coffee is making me really jittery right now. But, I wish I had the poem to show you, but I wrote quite a few poems. One in particular, I remember a line being, so you put me in a dress and slap lipstick on me and you expect me to be a girl. That's not how it works. That's not how this works at all. Not realizing, you know, that was what's known as gender dysphoria. I had that a lot. I didn't realize, you know, what that meant. 9th grade was bad too. You know, I started mentoring LGBT teens in February of 2013. And somewhere along that time, I met this transgender guy, and we started talking, and I was, all through 8th and 9th grade, I was like, okay, I like boys, but that's weird. Because, I like, at that point in time, I had settled with, okay, I like girls. That's not weird or anything. I mean, can't tell anyone, because then, like, my parents will shun me, and that's not good. I didn't feel like a lesbian. But it was in 6th grade that I met my lovely boyfriend that I have now, Clayton. And I realized I liked him, and it was just the most terrible freaking feeling in the world. Clayton, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry to say that. But he was, because I was like, I like this guy. That's weird. I'm not supposed to like guys. From then on, every time I like had a crush on a guy, I would be like, this is wrong. I never understood why, in 9th grade, before I started mentoring, sorry, this story's all over the place, I'm like, well, maybe I'm a gay guy in the body of a girl, but that's not right, because sometimes I like girls, so maybe I'm like just bisexual, but I didn't feel bisexual, because I didn't like girls all the time, if that makes any sense to you. Guys, like, I never hung out with girls. I still don't hang out with girls. I don't get along with a lot of girls. And it was very bad, because in today's society, when a girl hangs out with a lot of guys, she's labeled a slut and all this, because, you can't have guy friends. If a girl has all these guy friends, she has to be doing all of them. That's the thing that still comes up with me. People always, used to say that in, like, 9th grade, because I never hung out with girls. You always saw me with all my guy friends. There were so many people whispering bad stuff behind my back, and it was, 9th grade was particularly bad for me, because, I've always been, like, really flat-chested. And I remember hearing it a lot in 6th grade. Clayton used to get punched in the face a lot, because I would get mad at him. Like, I didn't realize why. Like, I didn't realize I liked him. It was kind of like one of those things where I just beat the crap out of him for no reason. And I don't know, like, guys were constantly going, hey, when are you going to get boobs? You need to get a boob job, there's this, you can get surgery for that, you look like a man. I wasn't getting mad because I didn't have boobs, I started realizing this, like, last year. I wasn't getting mad because I didn't have boobs, I was getting mad because that was the only thing I was, getting attention for. People were judging me based off of what I didn't have, and saying, hey, you're a girl, why don't you have boobs? And, I remember telling my friend this. Sorry, this story is all over the place, guys. But I remember telling my friend, I'm like, I must be, like, I feel like a guy sometimes. I feel like a girl. I feel like I don't know. My thing was, I'm a gay guy in the body of a girl. I don't freaking know. So he goes, maybe you're bi-gender or gender fluid. And I wish I could pull up the definition of that for you right now. But if I do, the video will die. And I will be sad. And I'm doing this all in one take. Because this is me, I don't know. But, from my understanding, and there's many definitions, and I'm sure someone's going to correct me. From my understanding, bi-gender and gender fluid are different. Bi-gender is the, I don't know, being both genders, male and female, boy or girl, whatever, sex and gender being two different things. I don't want to get on into technicalities here, but I'll probably do a video on that later. It's being, like, from how my friend described it, sometimes you're a guy, sometimes you're a girl. Whereas gender fluid is more, you just flow with it. And I do that a lot, For my friends, I think it's easier to understand how I act. Because sometimes I'm like really frilly, frou-frou, let's wear all pink. And I know that's really a stereotypical girl, but if you were to see me, like, sometimes I'm really like, oh my god, girly, girly. And sometimes I'm really like, I don't know, you have to like be around me to see it. But I always remember my mom's heard me say it a lot. She'll buy me a dress. Or all, like, prom, especially, it felt really, really weird, because I had my nails all manicured, and I was in a dress, and my makeup, and I wanted to cry, because I looked in the mirror, and I'm like, oh my god, I look like a girl. I look like a girl. And, Which is like, I didn't know what that meant. You used to always say that. Oh my god, I look like a girl, I feel like a girl. Hanging out with girls made me feel weird because I didn't fit in. But I do enjoy dressing up all pretty and stuff. Being called pretty, it makes me feel really nice. I guess in my mind, you know, yeah, I guess I could explain it a little further. But it's as simple as that. Like, I am, you know, I am who I am. To my lovely family, I'm still. I don't get like coming out is such a big deal. Coming out as trans, you know. It's not that I want to be a boy. It's not that I want to have a sex change. It's not that, you know, I want to start dating girls. I don't like girls. I like guys. I'm dating Clayton. I love Clayton. You know, my family is gonna find this really bad, but it's who I am. You know, it's not a phase. It's not something. Sick of really hiding it. You know, it would bug me because I constantly hear, even from my family, I don't know why you don't have boobs. You know, or your sister's gonna. You know, I love my sister. Yeah, she's gonna grow up and be really pretty. She's gonna be a really pretty girl. But I'm not a girl, you know. For the most part, I always think of it like 80-20, like 80% of the time, I'm a guy. It really is how I act and how I think, and it's really makes me sad sometimes. You know, especially like in 8th grade, because I did go through this phase where I dyed my hair blonde and I started wearing makeup and I started wearing dresses all the time, and I felt all pretty because for the first time in forever, like all my guy friends were like, "Oh my god, you're beautiful! Holy crap!" I feel like I'm a guy. Like, not that I want to be a boy, you know. That's something I have to stress. Like I like, for me, growing up, mentoring LGBT. I really feel for trans people. I don't really believe, you know, you love people for what's between their legs. You love them for who they are. You love them, you know. It doesn't matter. You know, that doesn't make you who you are. And I always remember, like, when I look in the mirror, I don't go, "Oh, you're a beautiful girl," you know, because of, you know, the body parts that I have. I am a guy and a girl. For the most part, I'm a guy. And I, like, for some reason, I do go by female pronouns. I do, just for them, you know, to make my mom and them happy. I guess, like, she. I get, like, sometimes I get really iffy when people call me he. The only person who calls me he is Daxon, and I really appreciate that. I do. Like, if you know, like, if you spend enough time around me, you'll know. Like, but I do. Raven is my boy name, if you will. But yeah, I know like a lot of my friends would understand. I'm not like I don't want people to treat me differently because really I just don't like sometimes. Okay, cool. This is who you are. 'Cause it feels terrible hiding who you are. It really does. And I want my family to treat me with more respect and not bring up my boobs so much. You know. Sometimes, like, when I dress up like a girl, I feel pretty. I'm like, I feel like what I should be. And in my mind, I'm like, this is what I should be. This is who I was supposed to be. This is what I was born to be. I don't feel like a girl trying to be like a guy. I feel like I'm a guy trying to be a girl. And it doesn't matter what's between my legs. Mentally, I'm a guy trying to be a girl. And I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine dressing up all frou-frou in little dresses and stuff. I'm happy dressing up like that. You know? I'm really happy when I can dress up like this, you know? And I feel better, like, wearing, like, all black and stuff. I don't know why. I like when I wear, Daxon leaves his clothes over here all the time. I know that sounds weird. But Daxon leaves his shirts over here. I'm like, I'm gonna wear his shirt. And it fits me. His clothes, they fit me. You saw me in his girl shirt. I was adorable. That's my shirt. I stole it. But, I was adorable. But I do. He tells me, he's like, you are a really awesome guy. And I'm like, thank you. I don't hear that enough, I say. But pardon me, I know how ridiculous it is. My family's probably gonna be like, no, you gotta be a girl. I'm not a girl. You know, I just tell myself, you know, I'm the same person, but I would like, if I could, because I could fit his clothes. He's 10. It's really sad. But I'm like, if I had some guy clothes, not like throw all the clothes out that I have, burn them all, get me boy clothes. But I do feel more comfortable as a guy than I do as a girl, you know. And then it really made me sad when my sister was born, because I'm like, kind of bittersweet, like, yay, you know, when mom gets the girl she always wanted. I always felt like I wanted to come out before, but then I'm like, no, I can't do that now, because then she's going to hate me. And then when my sister's born, she's going to be like, this is the daughter I always wanted. You disappoint me, you know, because they make so many jokes, and I know it's kind of like them teasing me, but they just don't realize how bad it hurts when they say that. I don't know why you didn't get boobs. Like, I know that sounds bad saying that, but yeah, my family, they say that teasingly. I don't know how they think, haha, this is funny, she's gonna find it funny. I don't. It's not because I want boobs. It's because I don't want to be viewed like, I'm not a flat-chested girl. You know, I pass as a guy. You know, if I'm dressed like one. The real success comes from me dressing all frou-frou and passing as a girl. That's where I'm like, yes, I look like a girl. Awesome sauce. I don't know. But yeah, like, that's all I feel like I needed to say to you guys, and hopefully my lovely fans aren't weird about that, you know. And I might do a video to explain what bigender is, if you guys want to do research. Gender fluid fits me a little better, I guess. But that's who I am. You guys love me, so there's no reason you should be like, oh my god, she's a guy, oh my god, no, I don't love her anymore, I hate her, no, I want to get rid of her. No, don't do that. But, I'm gonna post this on YouTube. And I'm not gonna send it to mom. I'm gonna wait until she finds it. And then she's gonna see it, and then she's gonna be like, no. Because I think there's a lot of times that I try to come out. I tried to, like, I remember one particular time, and I think she either didn't hear me or she tried to ignore it, that we were sitting in the car, and my little brother tries to insult me all the time, too, about my boobs, because I guess he hears mom and dad do it, jokingly, and he, plays around. It hurts my feelings, because I'm like, I'm your big brother, sister, person, I'll punch you in the butt, okay? Stop it. But, they said something, and I'm like, I can't remember what she said, but my reply was, well, that sucks, I'm not a girl, or something like that. I think she didn't hear me, but I've made references quite a few times over the past years. But, I think at, like, one point in time when I'm like, I don't like guys, so I must like girls, I'm gonna come out. I think she took it not very well, and then she thought it was like a phase, and I know she didn't take it well. There was a lot of hateful things said. But, surprise! I don't like girls. I like guys. And I am also a guy. So technically, I think that's the hardest concept to understand, is that I would technically be considered gay. Which is a really weird thing to say, because my family's like really iffy about that, and especially my aunt. My aunt, Angela. Do you want me to send this to my uncle? I'm gonna send it to my whole family. Hi! Yeah, but, if they sit through 20 minutes of this, then they love me. If they don't, then whatevs. But, this is the best coming out video ever, and I just gotta post it, because if I think about it, this is one take only, 4 cups of coffee. I'm really like, oh my god, and I still haven't slept in a long time, so I'm really like, oh my god, what am I doing? But I don't want to think about it. I'm just gonna post it, and hopefully it encourages some of my LGBT kids that I mentor to come out to their family, to their friends, whatever. You know, either you're coming out as lesbian or gay or trans or bi or whatever you are that you feel like you need to hide. You just come out and say it. And I feel really weird labeling myself as gay for some reason. I have no clue why. Probably because I'm like, no, I'm a girl. I have to be a girl. But no, it doesn't matter what's between my legs. I'm a guy. It's not a phase. It's not a thing for attention. It's not whatever excuse people are gonna come up with. It's who I've been for the longest time. I've known it for like 2 years now, and I just decided it's 2015. It's time to come out and tell my friends and family. And my friends will accept me. And if they don't, they're not my friends. And my family should accept me. And if they don't, then that just means you guys need to realize, you know, these aren't the times that you were raised in. These are the new times. And hopefully you'll understand why I get so iffy now when you guys are talking about LGBT people and your views. And I understand your views are different from mine, but I support LGBT for a very good reason, because I'm a part of that community. So that's all I gotta say. My hand's numb and tingly. I don't know if it's because I'm nervous or because I'm dying from the coffee, but yeah. I don't know. But I'm gonna go now. Again, I'm sorry for rambling. I'm sorry this was a really bad coming out video, but I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!